Good evening and welcome to the Nevis Newscast for today, Thursday, November 3rd, 2016. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. A customer service training workshop was held for the staff at the Nevis Craft House on Tuesday 1st and Wednesday 2nd November. Yesterday, the workshop closed with a ceremony which included a presentation of certificates. More than 30 staff members were presented with certificates of completion by Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Finance, Colin Dorr.
Customer service is something that is important for any organization, and I believe as a unit, as a body, we have an obligation to continuously expose you to the principles of good customer service. And I'm sure the interaction over the past 2 days would help you not only in dealing with the customers, but in dealing with your peers as well, especially as it relates to settling dispute, disagreement, and so on while at work.
Manager of the Nevis Craft House, Marilyn Pemberton, presented a token of appreciation to Dr. Cherise Godwin of Leverage SKN. Dr. Godwin was the facilitator of the two-day training workshop.
That I really appreciate this because they saw that I had my eyes on it and I was eyeing them like crazy. And I think this is so beautiful, and I think that we really need to take more time and have more appreciation to the work and the craft that goes into these things, and more appreciation for the wonderful people who help create these things. And it's just been such a pleasure, and I've learned so much from each and every one of you, and I thank you, and I hope that you will definitely implement the customer service training skills and the change in behavior that we went over within these past 2 days.
As the start of Nevis's 2016-2017 cruise season nears, the Nevis Tourism Authority, NTA, is soliciting the cooperation of the general public. Devon Liebert is the Director of Sales and Marketing for the NTA.
I would also want to appeal to our persons who would normally hang around on the port, that because of the ISP code, and this is a code that would have been developed for international cruising, whenever there is a ship in, we have to close the part of the port facility because of this. So we expect and we appeal to everybody for their cooperation so that everything can run smoothly.
48 calls from cruise ships carrying some 9,222 passengers are expected to be made to Nevis. As noted by Liebert, the Azamara Quest is expected to make the first call this Sunday, November 6th.
We're delighted that the Ministry of Tourism, the Honourable Mark Brantley and his staff, would have placed some emphasis on our artisans. And in so doing, they have created the Nevisian Artisan Village. And most of the vendors who operate there, they're going to be operating from that point during the cruise season. Maybe one or two will have their craft items on the Port Authority's grounds and on the pier during the various calls, but most persons will be plying their trade from the Artisan Village. In addition to this, we know some work have been done on the Heritage Village, the New River Estate, and various point of interest on Nevis. So our visitors will indeed have a lot to do when they come to Nevis, and we do hope that we as Nevisians will welcome them with an open heart, so that not only they can enjoy their visit, but because of the warm welcome that we present to them, they would want to return on a land-based overnight visit.
The Azamara Quest will make its first call to the island from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. on Sunday, November 6th. Under its continuing and professional development program, the University of the West Indies UWI Open Campus Nevis site is inviting persons to register for its course in supervisory management. The course, designed for anyone employed in a supervisory or managerial position, will be offered from the second week of January 2017. This 12-week course aims to provide a practical framework for learning and applying vital skills and techniques techniques in supervision in the workplace. Classes will be held twice weekly at the UWI Open Campus site at the Department of Education at Pinnis Estate. Meantime, under its Entrepreneurship and Small Business Management program, the University of the West Indies Open Campus Nevis site is also inviting persons to register for the course Entrepreneurship and Business Theory and Practice. The course, which will begin in February 2017, is comprised of 30 contact hours and is the first module in the Certificate in Entrepreneurship and Small Business Management. Participants will be exposed to a variety of theories that guide entrepreneurship and small business development while being provided with practical and real-life examples of small business management and entrepreneurship. The course will include advertising, marketing, and promotion techniques. Classes will be held at the UWI Open Campus site at the Department of Education at Pinnis Estate. Application forms for both courses may be obtained from the UWI Open Campus office. For more information, call 469-0389 or email nevis@open.uwi.edu. The cost for each course is $600. Still to come, NIA Town Hall meetings continue. The details after this break.
At a loss as to what's going on in Nevis? Tune into NNC on NTV. Don't worry if you don't have cable either. NNC will bring the news to you wherever you are. Facebook and Facebook Live. YouTube and YouTube Live. NevisTVOnline.com. Roku app, NTV mobile app, Smart TV, Apple TV, and any other IPTV platforms. When NNC and UNC, NNC.
Welcome back. Representatives from several Caribbean states as well as international agencies are presently in the Federation attending the 12th Biennial Conference and Caribbean Youth Environmental Summit. The summit, which runs from Monday, October 31st to Friday, November 4th, 2016, is being held at the Department of Agriculture Conference Room, Laguerite, St. Kitts. The theme is Exploring Opportunities for Caribbean Youth to Embrace Sustainable Lifestyles in support of the Global 2030 Development Agenda. Jamila Seeley, Regional Chairperson at Caribbean Youth Environment Network, explained that the group consists of diverse, positive young people aiming to make a difference in their respective countries and the region on a whole. She noted that youth have a lot of negatives against them, such as discrimination, unemployment, and poverty. She urged members to forget the separation by waters and borders and work together as one. She also encouraged them to put service above self instead of using the organization to grab opportunities for themselves. The delegates are participating in a number of activities, including a symposium on the 2030 Development Agenda, workshop on Principle 10 of the Rio Declaration Part 1 and 2, a Sustainable Lifestyles workshop, public officers training seminar, familiarization tour of ecological and heritage sites of St. Kitts, climate change and health workshop and exhibition, a town hall meeting on Principle 10 for members of the general public, country-specific youth activities report on the environment, recognition and awards ceremony to local and regional youth and institutions who have contributed to the conservation of the environment, and a Caribbean Youth Environment Network business session. And finally, the Nevis Island Administration continues its series of town hall meetings with the island's residents. Tonight, Thursday, November 3rd, the ministers in the Nevis Island Administration will hold their second town hall meeting at the Cotton Ground Community Center. The general public is invited to hear from the government. Tonight's town hall meeting, which is slated to begin at 8 p.m., will be broadcast live on Voice of Nevis Vaughan Radio. And that's it for tonight's presentation of the Nevis Newscast. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing. Good night.
At a loss as to what's going on in Nevis? Tune into NNC on NTV. Don't worry if you don't have cable either. NNC will bring the news to you wherever you are. Facebook and Facebook Live. YouTube and YouTube Live. NevisTVOnline.com. Roku app, NTV mobile app, Smart TV, Apple TV, and any other IPTV platforms. When me ANC and you ANC, NNC.